Yeah, I think in my last mock draft, I had him taking Matthew Golden as well. So I see the fit with you there. I think they need to upgrade that receiver room for sure. The expectation, though, and talking to folks around the league in regards to the Cowboys, is they've done a lot of work on his interior offensive lineman. I think they said the other day at the press conference they would be more likely. I don't know if it was Steven, but somebody in their press conference said they'd be more likely to trade back than to trade up. Which, when I hear they've done a lot of work on interior offensive linemen, I'm hearing they want to trade back. That matches, because you probably don't love the value of taking the interior offensive lineman at 12. If you can slide back a bit and still come away with a Gray Zabel, who's a plug-and-play starter to replace Zach Martin, that makes sense. I was kind of tongue in cheek the other day on television, but just talking about the Cowboys, like I do miss the days when they were fun and aggressive. They've done some smart, obviously they've drafted well, they've been smart, but for a team that hasn't been able to get over the hump, it feels like at some point in time, whether that's trading a pick for a player, a veteran, whether that's moving up in the draft, whether that's trying to, amass a bunch of picks in a future draft, they've been kind of by the book, playing it by the book, and they haven't been able to get over the hump. So at some point in time, I would like to see a risk, whether that's in free agency, whether that's in trading for a player, whether that's trading up. Just it feels like they need to be a little bit more aggressive, and that's probably more so, holistically on the calendar than specifically on the draft. But Philly is Philly's got a couple Super Bowls by being very, very aggressive, trading picks for players, going, get an international player and develop him into a premier left tackle, going out and getting Saquon Barkley when everybody says the running backs are not valued. Like they've gone outside the box and been aggressive. And I feel like the Cowboys at some point in time, you're going to have to swing, you're going to have to take some swings.